Breaking news. You never see anything. Northern man Abdul Wahab Salima tells NSAS protesters, Rinu, hello, my wonderful people. This is a young girl in her 20s that is being taunted by Nigerian government for speaking up against injustice going on in our country. This young girl should have been commended, given a ambassadorial position instead of the people who you sent to kill that you are shielding and currently aiding to continue to commit atrocity in our nation. These are youths who are the leaders of tomorrow. Instead of Nigerian government to see potentials in the Nigerian youth and ensure that they are safe, that they bring what they can contribute to the table to make the nation a better place, no, rather, it is strength. Look at what this man is saying to a young girl. This is what some of them do. They have a mindset of oppression. You must be a servant or slave to them. You must do what they want. And if you don't do it that way, you are punished. You can imagine the kind of mindset that they have. You can imagine it's so terrible. Is a slave master mentality kind of mindset. My dear, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if this is your first time. Let's get straight into the news. A man on Twitter, Abdulhab Salima, has told one of the NSAS protesters, Olorini, simply known as Renee, that she must prepare for more attack and victimization by the government, as what she's witnessing is just a tip of the iceberg. Can you imagine? Renee was one of the 20 protesters whose bank account was frozen by the Central Bank of Nigeria (CBN) and passports seized by the Nigerian government. Since after the 2 weeks protest against police brutality ended, Renee has endured bullying, phone bugging, threat to her life and family. The attack was heightened when she voted against the reopening of the Lekki Tollgate at the Lagos Judiciary Panel of Inquiry on Police Brutality and aftermath of the NSAS protests, which resulted in the killing of dozens of Nigerian youths by the Nigerian Army on October 20th, 2020. Renee has raised the alarm on Twitter, calling out the government on the insurgents and the threat to her life. The Lagos State University LASU's 300 level student wrote DSS surveillance, accounts blocked, passport seized, cyber attack, deformation, random attack, phone bugged, etc. just for this 20-year-old girl. Nigerian government wish way. That was what she wrote on this thing. So this is what she wrote. DSS surveillance, account blocked, passport seized, cyber attack, deformation, random threat, phone bugged, etc. just for this 20-year-old girl. Nigerian government which way? Guess what? Somebody now responded. In his response, the northern, can you imagine? There must be two different constitutions in this country where they don't understand potency of people having potential to be able to channel them, even if it's in the wrong end of the line. Is there a way you can channel it back to a positive energy to be able to be useful? See what this I don't want to call him yeah man wrote. In his response, the Northerners, whose profile shows the resides in Kebbi State, replies, "You never see anything. The next thing you won't believe. The next time you believe you can use your bond you can use your hand to burn down your motherland, you will think about it again. You never see anything." That was what he wrote to her. In a common long knowledge, the majority of Northerners, especially the elites, do not support the NSAS. Rather, they have a mindset that it was a plot to unseat President Muhammadu Buhari. I don't understand where that kind of mindset comes from. With all the insecurity currently going on in the country, they feel that Buhari should still be the president. I'm telling you, they don't see what they see more is you are trying to do us when it's our turn. It's your turn, but it's not working. I don't understand where we got that ideology from. You know, I know that in America there is no way to say, oh, it has been in Kentucky, it should come to New Yorker now. It has been in New York for too long, it should come to Alaska. It has been in Alaska for too long, it should come to Georgia. I don't know where we get that mindset from. I don't know. In the UK as well, you don't see where they say, oh, it has been in one county for too long. Now let's move to the next county. It's not turn by turn. It's good leadership. It's people who have, this prospect, who have leadership skills and ability, who can govern and lead a people. These are people who get into the place of position. Not every Tom, Dick, and Harry. For all we know that the person we have there, failed regime, failure, definition of failure. And guess what? The North cannot be bothered. They are happy about it. That's why they will never speak against the insecurity of the nation. As a matter of fact, they are shielding and covering their people. Don't talk, don't talk, killing them in silence. You want to tell me that all the northerners, all the women are happy with their children being adopted, raped, and carried away as child bride, and I mean, the list is endless? No. They go to Senate instead of them to think about how to make sure these children go to school, is how to endorse them to begin to vote. You don't understand it. The oppression continues. When a small girl that cannot even wash her own pants clean, do not know her left from her right, you are turning her into a mother. How do you expect? I don't understand it. They know that there are health implications with this. They don't mind. Let her go through it. You don't understand. A kind of biased mindset. But their own children, no. They send them to school, position them well, make them study law, especially law history. I don't know what the law and history will do for them, so that they can come back and say, my Lord, may I? Yes, may I? My Lord, may I? Yes, may I? To oppress the common man in the country. But guess what? That regime of oppression is over because Nigerians, we have God on our side, and this cannot continue to happen. Not anymore. Not anymore. Some time passed, some time ago, they have done it and gotten away with it. But as it stands today, we have God on our side, and we are not that naive. We are not that oblivious to what they are doing. They did it before, they got away with it, but not anymore. And that's why we must not stop talking. We must not stop talking. One of the ways you can talk is by liking us, sharing, subscribe. This news you are hearing goes round the nations of the world. All around, just name the country, just name it, it's there. So people are hearing, people know what is going on. People are aware of what is happening in Nigeria. So we cannot keep quiet and allow a few sets who have a dangerous mindset, who are very intolerant, to begin to oppress us. Guys, leave us a comment. Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button. God bless you. Bye for now.